guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a rewind play with me, and this just look back at my last one. It was so holographic foily and I loved it so much. A lot of you guys really liked this spread as well, and I'm very happy to hear that. But let's move into this week here, which was the first full week of November, and oh boy was it a crazy hectic one. So this will definitely be more of a like story time plan with me. Hope you guys are down for that. But I'm going to be using this older Scribble Prints Co kit. It's her Hello November Ultimate Kit, and I was actually gifted this from Kira from OK Baby when I went to go visit her, and so it's like the super old format, and I did move all of the deco onto the full boxes because they were just like the regular glitter boxes, and I was worried about that, so I used the deco to kind of make my own pattern full boxes, if that makes sense. The little snails are so cute on the wood. Like, I feel like that's my favorite combination that I made, but I tried to make scenes. I don't know that they're perfect, but let me go ahead and go in with the full boxes, the bottom washi and date strips, and I think I'm going to need to pull out some glitter headers, it looks like, so I'll do that in the process as well. I did go ahead and pull out these two Simply Gilded washis. I think I'm going to do the brown on the bottom. I surprisingly didn't have like a perfect match for any of these colors, so we're just going to do the brown for the bottom, and then I'll pull in these throughout the spread. But let me do all that, and then I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, there it is. I think it looks so cute. The headers are not a perfect match, which I'm very aware of, but it was the best that I could do, and I don't think it looks horrible, and I'm glad that I put the deco on the boxes, or else it just would have been like craziness with glitter. But anyways, let's do this sidebar real fast. We'll use this Hello November box, and it's kind of fitting that it's the first week of November. I don't think I planned it that way, but there we go. And then, let's see, what do I want to do here? We have these habit trackers, and then we'll do, where are the headers? She does have YouTube and dinners in the same colors, so we'll do that. That works. Okay, so let's do, I'm almost tempted, I've seen Jenna do this from Planning Roses, where she does the habit trackers on the bottom, and because the full box is blue, and one of the habit trackers is blue, I'm kind of tempted to just do it backwards, so that the colors are in some sort of pattern. But I don't know, how will this work? And then I guess we could do, well, I'd want it to be red. I do have extra glitter headers. We could do the red one. And then put these in. See, like, the red is pretty close, but the glitter header is just the slightest bit brighter than the other one. So, and then we'll just use some of this glitter washi on the bottom to make it all match. There we go, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the sidebar. I think I'm just gonna do black so I don't have to try and match colors again. So I have my standard 2 black pens here, my Pilot G2 and my Sharpie pen, and then I'll be right back with you guys to get planning this past week. Alright guys, so let's jump into this. Monday I went to school, so for school and work this week, I believe, I'm using the Scribble Prints Co fall colored labels, and I think we'll do... What colors was I thinking of? I think I was thinking of this, like, purpley burgundy color, but I think I'm gonna have to do more than just this one. I think we'll do this red too, and we'll need another one. Is there like a teal? I guess this one will do, because I had class all 5 days this week, which was hard, but the only thing that like kept me going was the fact that the next week, the week that I'm currently in, I have 2 days off, so very happy. And out of the whole semester that's left, like what's left of the semester, I only have 1 other week that's a full week, so I'm very excited about that. And then while I was at school, I actually finished reading it. I had about, I think it was 20 pages left, and I was like, I need to finish this. I was supposed to finish it during the month of October, but October was a very crazy busy month, and like with me going to the hospital and like all of that hecticness, I got behind in school, so obviously my reading got pushed, but I only finished it 5 days after my goal, so I feel very good about that. And then I had to go and sub for my friend, so I have these bows from Scribble Prints Co, and I'm going to use the blue and the red. I subbed it twice this week, so for Monday I'm going to use the blue one, and let's put this on. I always forget what types of labels she has. Oh, she has these labels. Okay, so we'll do a yellow with the blue. Oh, I kind of don't want to do the yellow because of that. I feel like the blue would just clash. Okay, we'll do red. And we'll put this in the middle of that space because I subbed 3:30 to 5. So we'll put that in there. And then I came home and, oh no, I didn't come home. I had to get my eyebrows done, and I was going to go home, but there was like an accident, and so there was like a really weird amount of traffic on my way like up the hill. Where I was working was about 15 minutes away from my house, and it took me that long just to get to the point where I could choose to go to my eyebrow appointment, or I could choose to go to the eyebrow appointment, or choose to go to my house. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. So I didn't go home. I just went straight to the place, got that done. So we'll use a half box for that, since school and subbing took up the majority of my day. But I do have these Magic Prints Co eyebrow appointment stickers, and so I'll put that in there. And then I went home, and this day was also weird because I didn't have my truck. I had my mom's car because I needed to go and get my car serviced. So we played car musical chairs. But this night I did start Lovely Bones, which I had such a hard time putting down. I finished it in 3 days, I think. I only read the first chapter this night. I didn't read that much, but I think of me fully reading it was 2 or 3 days. So started that. Tuesday came, and this was another hectic day because I had lots going on, but first off, I had to vote. So I have these little Wonton in a Million stickers, and I did it for the sticker. But I hope you all voted. It's an important thing to do. So I'm gonna use the blue label, I think. Or no, the blue's right there. We'll do the like purpley brown type color. It's purple, but like some of the stickers it kind of looks brown. So we'll put this in here with the little Steamy. Is that right? I have my card right here. I'm trying to learn their names. Yes, this is Steamy. So there's that. And then after I voted, I went to Starbucks. So I have these Starbucks stickers from Little Paper Prints that I'm going to use this week. And then I went to class, which we'll use the red, I guess. And what happened after that? Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the blue. Should I use the blue? Yeah, we'll do blue. And then after class, I raced on over to subbing, but before I did that, I grabbed lunch for us because we were hungry. So I'm going to do the half box for subbing because this night we were there from about 1, I think it was. Yeah, 1 to 8:30. So it was a big old chunk of time. So that'll be for subbing. And then I'm actually going to put this at the top. But I grabbed lunch for us first from Flame Broiler. So I'm going to use, these are from Toffee Bananas. And I think I'll use the one with like hugging the bowl because that's really cute. So there's that. I have a newfound obsession with Flame Broiler. It's been growing over the past few weeks. It's a problem. Yeah, that was it, I think. And then Wednesday came along and I had class, so we'll put the red one up top. And I had a test this day that was ridiculous because like this is the one that he like came into class and was like, so I took this test that I wrote and I failed, so I don't know how you guys are gonna do it. And I was like, okay, well that's rude. But because I had a test, I got out of class super early, so I had like 2.5 hours to read. So I'm gonna use this Toffee Bananas fall reading flat lay right in here, just because I spent a good amount reading Lovely Bones, and it was kind of nice to just relax after that test. And I did get my results back, and he does great on a curve, so it's kind of ridiculous as to like why any of us try anyway. But I did like, I never know what I got after the curve because he doesn't add the curve points to the like the actual test grade. He adds it into like an extra credit area, which I don't know why he does that. I guess it like doesn't change the grade, it makes it difficult to know what you actually got. But I got the same grade before the curve on the first test as I did this test, so I don't know. And I barely studied, so I feel fine about that because I was like, I could not motivate myself to study after hearing him say that because I was like, why try? Like, I'm totally one of those people that it's hard for me sometimes to get motivated for school stuff when I'm told that like this is gonna be hard. So there's that. And then I went to work this day 1 to 6:30, and I think I'm gonna use like the same colors. I guess we'll do this one, and this one for work. And so this day we'll do the purple. And I took the kids to like the book fair that they had at their school, and I was like reminiscing of when the book fair would come to my elementary school, and it was like my favorite thing ever. So there is that. And then I got home and I spent a lot of time editing and uploading my haul video because it was a super long one. and I needed to like get that done so that it could go up for you guys. So I'm gonna use this little like desktop sticker that comes on the front page, or came on the front page, I should say, for that. And then I spent time pre-planning on this day because I had a feeling, and I'm glad that I did, because I don't know why I got the feeling, but I was like, I need to pre-plan now or else it's not going to get done. So I pre-planned it this night. There's a lot of yellow down here, but that's fine. So that is the first half of the week, and sadly Wednesday was not a good night, but like I didn't start to get the effects of it until Thursday morning when I woke up and found out about the shooting. So for any of you guys that were affected, I'm so sorry, and like I wish the world wasn't this way at all. So sadly it was, you know, that area is not far from where my school is, so a lot of the students had friends or family members that were from there, or from that area, or I had even friends of mine that used to go to that bar or were planning to go to that bar, and no one that I know immediately was affected, but it did come out, I guess, that the shooter was a student from my college, which was really difficult to deal with. And I guess it's one of those things that like you just don't think that it'll have an effect on you until you know, and it just feels, I don't know, it felt kind of icky to know that, because I felt bad, and I don't know, I felt like everyone felt bad, and a lot of like the administrators and professors were sending out emails, and it's just never fun to get emails from your school that is like, here are all of the like helplines that you can use and we're here for you. It's a really crappy situation that I wish didn't have to happen. But that being said, I did go to school, which was like a very strange environment. Like, have you ever been to school or work and like something has happened and you just feel it? Like, even though no one's talking about it, you just feel it. It was one of those things. And then I went to work kind of immediately after, and it's kind of hard too, like seeing the kids that I nanny for, because I know a lot of the stuff that like they don't know about, they don't hear about it, which is good. But it's one of those things where it's just like, wow, like you're in this world with me and I want to protect you, but there's so little that I feel like I can do right now. Like in this instant, there's obviously things that can be done that people can stand for, but it's just a lot. So I went to work. This day I worked a full shift, 2:30 to 6:30, and then I finished Lovely Bones this day because, like I said, I needed to finish that book. It was very important to my being that I finished that book, because I'd seen the movie, and the movie is great. I love the movie. I mean, not great in the subject matter. It's a horrible movie, and it scares the living bejeebus out of me. And the book like did the same thing with like what it talked about, but it definitely elaborated on kind of all of the parts of the movie, and I would say like half of the book isn't in the movie at all. So it was very interesting to read that, and I would recommend it. It's only like 300 pages long, so it's a quick read. And then I spent a good amount of time this night doing homework. So let's see here. What color should I use? I guess we'll do blue. The glittery blue for homework, and then I'm going to use another one of those desk stickers from the kit. And actually getting home this night was also really difficult because the fires started, which that's another thing that I feel like saying, like if you're affected by it or you know anyone who's affected by it, I'm so sorry, and I wish that all of that stuff wasn't happening right now, but it's horrible here in LA, like just everywhere. The air quality is horrible, and like people are losing their homes left and right, and people are being evacuated. Like even all of these celebrities and YouTube stars are out of their houses, and it's scary and frightening, and I don't like this world. But the other fun thing is that I'm like 12 points higher on the allergy scale for smoke, so I like going outside on Friday was real difficult. with all the air quality stuff, and so I'm like feeling the effects real hard right now of all of just the crummy air quality and stuff. But yeah, so I put in this class label. This day I started a new book, which is The Sociopath Next Door, which I've actually had for a while. I got it back when I took a class and they brought it up, and then it sparked my interest to read it again because the psychologist in Shane Dawson's Jake Paul series was using it as a reference. So I was like, I should probably read that. Like, I want to know what it says. I'm a psychology major, if you don't know, so that type of stuff interests me. So I started reading that, and oh, I wanted to put in here this little "this is fine" sticker to just explain California's situation right now, because like California is this cat and I'm really trying to tell myself that it's fine. Let's use the purple on this day. So we'll put this in. I actually got these stickers, like this is such a sad fact about California, but like I got these stickers to mark instances like this where like literally just, you know, all the areas around me. And then another one started this morning and it's the 12th, and this one is the one that just started is really close to it's much closer to my home and my school. So I'm hoping that by the time that I have to go to school that it will be out, because this is just too much, guys. And then I had work to put in, so I'll just slip this in here, and I worked 9:30 to, oh wait, no, that's my class. Whoa, I was like 9:30 to 10:30. When did I do that? 2:30 to 5:30. And the kids were really upset because their soccer games got canceled and their soccer practice, so we sat and watched movies this day, which they don't get to do, so they were happy about that. And then it was payday. That was like really the only other thing that I had to mark. So I'm gonna put in this little flag. This is like so much space. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. What did I do on Friday night? Wait, no, seriously, what did I do? Why is this so empty? I guess I did nothing. That's sad. So I guess I'm gonna put in like a big strip of bows to kind of fill the space. It's very similar in color, which is kind of a bummer. I'm just gonna do this and put the payday flag like right here because it has to do with work instead of like separating it, and we'll just leave this a big open space. But yeah, as you can see, it was just kind of one of those weeks where just everything kept happening and it was just like one thing after another. And then comes Saturday, which was like a really exciting kind of day. But also, you know, because it's my life, you can't have a little bit of excitement without some stress. So the first thing that I did was register for classes, and that was eventful because I didn't have a lot of options as far as the classes that were available to me, because I'm in this will be my last semester, so I had to take these classes regardless. And there was one class that conflicts with my work schedule. That's really stressful for me because I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't quit working. Like, there's no way that I can quit working right now, and I'm very attached to these children, so I was like, I can't leave them, like. But thankfully it's looking like I'll be able to just switch my schedule around, my work schedule, to work with the new schedule. But I am registered for all the classes that I need to be registered for, and I will be graduating in May, so that was very exciting. And then I took a ton of photos with my friend before the concert that we were going to, and to mark that, I think I'm gonna use this like greenish color camera, or I guess I could just use the camera that's in the thing. That would make sense. So these were like a freebie from a mystery kit if you guys were wondering, but I'm not going to use those because they don't really match. I'm just going to use this camera sticker. Actually, this is a camera. It's like an Instax camera. That's fun. Okay, so we took all these pictures and it was so much fun and I was so proud of my outfit. Like it was great. So I'm gonna use this little label to mark that because we didn't do it for that long, but it was a decent amount of time and it was just a great time. So I am going to mark it. So we'll put this in here. And like I had to get ready and everything, so I actually printed the photos for my my main planner because I keep them in like this little thing here so I can show you guys if you guys haven't seen my personal Instagram. But like that was my outfit. This is probably the favorite picture that I took. I have a picture of the back of it. I ordered like a custom patch to match the name of the tour and it was such an amazing show. Like, he popped up 2 rows behind us at some point in the show, and I was like, what the heck? And I cried my eyes out for like 3.5 songs, and it was really cool. They had these like to hand out, and if you held it in front of your flashlight, it turned it yellow, which is a color of the album. And then I also kept some of the confetti that they shot off at the end, which, by the way, I was terrified. They had a lot of like pyrotechnics going on, so there was a lot of loud bangs, which, considering the week that I had, it was a little bit scary. But so worth it, so worth every moment of it. And I had only ever been to, I've been to like small little concert performances and 2 Paramore shows, and so I was used to kind of a more laid back type of concert, but this was like a go, 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 go constantly. They didn't take a break, not once, to like go off stage and collect themselves. Tyler talked for like, I don't know, maybe a total of 5 minutes altogether, and they just played like all the songs that you could possibly think of and want. I think there was only 5 songs off of the new album that they didn't play. Oh, it was just amazing. It was fantastic. I loved every moment of it. So for the concert, now that I shared all of that, I have my Once More With Love concert stickers, and I'm just gonna slip one of these in there. For that, there's too many munchkins for the band, but that's fine. But yeah, our seats were amazing. We were right in front of like the platform that they walked on the sky bridge over to and that they did car radio in front of. And it was one of those things where like he looked at our section while he was right in front of us, and I was like, I swear he's looking at me. But yeah, it was so much fun. And then on the way home, we stopped to get food beforehand, but we didn't get out of there until like 11:30, so we were hungry again, so we stopped at McDonald's because like, what else do you want at 12:30 at night? So I have this Happy Daya sticker to mark that. And then the next day, I surprisingly woke up early because I'm just that person. And so I have these Pumpkin Paper Co. Stickers, and I wanted to use this one that says like can't function because I was trying so hard to do homework, to film, to just do everything that I needed to do, and it was just not, it was not working out the way that I wanted it to. So I'm gonna use a half box. I did get a decent amount. I got what I needed to get done, and thankfully, because I have today off, I'm like completely catching up today, so there's that. But I did reward myself with Taco Bell, so I have these just planning around stickers to mark that excellent moment in my day. So I'm going to use, I'm like running out of colors here. I guess we'll do red. We'll do this red label to mark that. I had Taco Bell, and then we had like some hot chocolate because it was so cold last night. I don't know why it was so cold, but it was just uncomfortably cold for me. So I'm gonna use this little paper and milk hot cocoa sticker, and then we watched, I think it was like 2 episodes or 3 episodes of The Haunting of Hill House. We're like halfway through now and I need to know what happens next. So I'm going to use this little like chibi sticker to mark that. And that is everything for this week. Let me zoom you guys out. So like I said, just complete craziness in my life this past week. And I don't feel that this next week is, well, I hope that it won't be like crazy as to why this past week was crazy, but it's just a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, there it is. I think it looks really pretty. I was worried about how much glitter, but I feel like once you commit to the glitter, you're just okay with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill everything out again with these 2 pens, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, here it is all filled out and I'm very pleased with it. It looks very fall-ish and I'm happy with it. The glitter is kind of fitting for the crazy week that it was. But this is what I have left of the kit. We have the freebie, we have the front page with all the icons, we have a few boxes and bill dues left, all the little things, plain washi and a label, heart checklists, mini icons, flags, and appointment labels, all the heart check boxes, glitter washi and headers, a full box and the second half of the bottom washi, and I did use up all of the full boxes page. So it's funny, I just used one of her like new formatted mystery kits and I had a ton left, and I feel like I have a ton left from this one. So that one was like very large. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!